My goodness.
What's the game
Alrighty,
timer after,
ladies and
guys?
germs, it's the knife round. This is Matchmaking Monday, presented by The Arrow Show, as well as Catalyst Mints, and played on the Face It platform. We have
Look at
Team
Sovereign's knife.
Ossifer versus Team Fluffy, and I am joined by my co-commentator, Gaming Gaz, as well as guest commentator, Nanners. How's it going, guys?
Look at Sovereign's knife. It is beautiful.
Someone's trying to be sneaky, as in the pixel is going all the way around.
See, that never really works.
Because he
now
got
they're just
spotted.
gonna all jump on him, and now it's a 4v5
Yeah,
Right,
now
for
it's a
the
4v5.
terrorist side. Seems like no one's really wanted to commit to going in.
Ooh, a nice right click from Bolts. 2 left clicks.
There's 2 separate battles on the map right now, but now it's Blackhawk in a 1-on-2 against Bolton Officer, but they're both low. Oh.
And Blackhawk's gonna take that down.
How do I mute the players?
You
Turn
just
off
voice
the,
enable
voice.
voice enable 0. That's it.
Yeah.
Voice, enable.
All right, Team Fluffy is going to elect a CT round. Ladies and germs, we're rooting for Team Fluffy. Just kidding. We're not trying to be too biased.
Biased.
We're not trying to be too biased. But if Team Fluffy wins, that means Kenny Lamar gets to play. But either way, hope to see a very good showing between these two teams. Throwing an early decoy on top of the building. That's didn't expect that, but looks like T-Side's gonna go ahead and smash right into A site. Ballistic takes down Coin with a nice headshot. The volume of power and bullets rain down on Potato. Blackhawk trying to go ahead and get some cat control, but it's not gonna work out. Ossifer goes down. The trays are inbound. It is a 2v3. Still some time on the clock for the defuse, but they have a nice little penetrable wall right here. Ooh, Pixel's not paying attention, and Shattered's gonna go
Nice
ahead
shots from
and
Shattered.
get the 2K.
CT side should buy up here if they choose to follow the traditional method. They have enough for pistols and armor, but it looks like only 1 or 2 will. A lot of P250s. They can afford more than that, but some of them choosing to go for head armor and some utility.
Last minute SMG there.
That's interesting. If I were him, I think I would have dropped it over to one of his teammates that has armor, because that would make that a lot more useful, but chooses to keep it, which is risky because of the what's it called? I'm blanking. Arrow, what's when you get aim punch? There we go.
Aim punch. How much do you
So yeah, if the other team hits him with 1 bullet, his crosshair will jump up into the sky and he will have a very hard time recovering. So he wants to make sure he gets that first shot, especially. It's really important. But it looks like the T side is pushing through highway right now. All of them, while who is that at the B side? Ossifer kind of creates a distraction, but keeps 1 guy on side. The other 2 are going to rotate, so it's now 4-on-3 for the T side. 2 coming out of the truck. 1 falls. Pixel falls to Bolts there. Looks like the T side's kind of getting antsy and chasing even through the Molotov as Bolts takes a couple ticks of damage, but no big deal. Looks like the CT side's just going to try to save their armor and the SMG. P250. If I were Sovereign, I think I'd feel comfortable chasing a little bit for another gun. So he's going to probably try to get some frags as they hunt for him. Coin is taken down though by Shattered, so they do lose the armor and the SMG, so that makes it a little more difficult going into the next round. They're definitely going to want to consider that as Sovereign looks for a gun here. He might be able to find it. Pre-fire comes out from Ossifer, but it's not enough. Does save the ump. Oh, never mind. Bolt takes him down with the headshot.
Wow, did you guys see that? They were moving as just a continuous unit up highway. That was very impressive. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. But we're gonna go ahead and let Gaz take this one away, round 3.
Round 3. Few AKs on the T side with a few SMGs to go with it. Full save out of the CTs, and right away you're going to see the smoke come over mid to smoke that off. And even though they're going to make a little bit of noise towards mid, it looks like it's going to be more of an A main push. Ossifer's going to try and keep them busy mid and keep people off site. Still 2 on the B site. Well, there's only one on the actual A site. If they can hit this all at once, they can potentially get the site taken pretty closely. Shattered's going to take a little bit of a punch there, but does take down Blackhawk in trade. Potato's just sitting there. Is he going to get anything? He hits one shot, gets the kill on the one. He's taking the shots, but he can't take down anyone. And this has turned oddly in the favor of the CTs. They've managed to take out 3. Sovereign.
Look at Pixel. He's got a nice flank coming through A main.
Fish, he's watching on that flank. He's waiting for that person to coin, though.
Made so much noise.
Oh, Coin's gonna get bolts. He sees him at quad. Can he get him? Fishy Boomer's gonna get one. Fishy Boomer. Oh. Coin's running out of time. He knows it. He's gonna try and make a push, or is he gonna back away from this? He's gonna swim back away. Keep the AK for another round. But that's going to cost Fishy Boomer his life, but that secures the round for him. Good play by Fishy. Kept himself out of the way. Couldn't, make it easy for Coin to get that kill and get the defuse in. So good play to delay as much as could possible.
Yeah, that was definitely a win in my opinion for the CTs. Took away all their guns. They still have stacks. Plenty of money still on the T side. Even if they lose this round, if they get bombed down, they should be able to buy right back into it. Ooh, Pixel's going in for an early push and takes down Bolts. The smoke for Tree goes in and they catch him while his back is turned. Sovereign going in for the flash. Gonna flash all these T sides and only gets one. Can't get the second. Here comes the T. Blackhawk in. Trades nice. Galore. It is a 2v2 Ossifer and Fishy Boomer combined with less than 50 health each. There goes one. Bomb is still not down, but there it goes. Fishy's gonna get one. Can he get the second one? Oh. My goodness. Potato is the hero of the round. Team Fluffy is gonna get their first round of this series.
That was really nice by Fishy. He actually had a really good hold there. Hit some nice shots and a really nice spray onto the guy in heaven, but fortunately it wasn't quite enough to secure the round. But he does have some money he can drop in AK, maybe even 2 if he so chooses. Looks like they're just deliberating about what they want to do, and they opt for SMGs and pistols. So Fishy's going to drop a couple MAC-10s, so now they have a decent buy if they choose to rush. They have no utility, though, which is definitely something I think I would have invested in, especially if I were Fishy and had some of that extra money. So it kind of makes it difficult as they're going to have to go into whichever site they choose dry. And if the CTs are smart, they should be able to set up utility. Although it looks like CT's also opted not to buy any utility, which is odd. But I guess if they just want to go for the aim duels, that's totally fine. But Bolt's catching Pixel off guard in Garage, which is great. That gives the T's a 5-on-4 advantage. I'm not really sure why Pixel chose to push there, but I guess wanted that info, so he does know there are several players around the Garage area. Looks like they haven't quite decided where they want to push, see if there's any more aggression coming out of the CT side. Looks like the CTs will learn their lesson. They're just going to sit back as Blackhawk takes Ossifer down, putting the CTs back into even number advantage as they are on the CT side with better weaponry. Bolts is kind of pushing for information here at B, waiting to see if the player on B rotates, which that person will. Bolts might be able to catch him off guard here. He's sneaking up behind him, but playing it safe, playing it smart. Fortunately, Sovereign turns around as Coin also gets a kill, and now that's a 3-on-2 for the CT side. Both in Z. They're kind of trapped, and it seems like the CTs know that, so they have no escape without getting a kill. So if they can kill this person at truck, they might be able to get out safely, but they will not. Ballistic and Fishy trade it, even numbers now, so it's 2v1. But Ballistic will probably die here as he's in between a sandwich of 2 CT players, and that puts the CTs up within 1 round of the T side.
That was a good defense. I was worried they were going to go ahead and, get mid-control to T side, which they did, but fortunately they didn't really do anything with it.
Surprised they traded the M4 for the UMP at the end there.
Did they?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Picked up the UMP at the last minute. So that's going to bring it back 3-5. We're gonna see another full buy out of the T's. AKs, good utility on them. They are gonna kind of just play a little bit of a default here. They got over by Vents, and Blackhawk's gonna spot one and take Ossifer out right away. But there's another one over there by Vents. So, and you're gonna hear the vent break right there.
Ooh, nice shot out of Ballistic.
And so Coin's gonna get Ballistic though mid, and so but for the most part it looks like they're lining up for this A hit. There's still 2 over on the B side and 2 over on the A side, but they're gonna hear the mollies start coming in, and that should start triggering people to rotate. And as you see, the pixel starts coming over from mid. Flash is gonna come out. Coin's gonna get one. Potato's gonna get one, and Coin's gonna get the last through the box on Bolt.
Is that a 3K or a 4K off Coin?
3K for Coin.
3K. He's just dominating with the opera at this moment.
Not too bad.
All right. Team Flex's going to go ahead and tie it back up like it was nothing. It's pretty much playing a new game, except we got bigger guns and T-sides on the eco, unfortunately. Base Bolts and Fishy Boomer, both with smoke grenades, and Ossifer with 2 flashes. Oh, man. That's a one-way smoke. I'm not sure if they actually purposely threw that by design.
I don't think so. I think Potato was a little off on his crosshair placement when he threw it.
Putting the camera on Coin for a time being. Spamming through that wall, trying to dink someone in A main behind the box. And T-Side's just playing it very, very cautiously. Here comes the smokes. Misses the first shot. Not sure if he's going to be able to rebuttal it. Oh my goodness, Shattered just jumps right in and Glocks Potato. Didn't even see it coming, but Blackhawk is going to go ahead and trade him. Oscar's pushing him really close. Can't manage to do anything, but does a little bit of damage on the CTs. Sovereign chucking in the grenade, but doesn't hit where its intended target was. CTs are coming in for the quick retake, and that's going to be a very easy round for the CTs. T side do manage to get the bomb down, but that's going to put Team Fluffy up in the lead.
That does give them enough money on the T side to have a nice solid buy here. They should be able to bring the op out should they choose. I don't think they have yet. I'm not really sure who would be the one to op on that team. I'm not real familiar with some of the players, but I know Shattered, Bolts, and Fishy typically don't. Meanwhile, they're sticking with the single op on the CT side, which is not bad at this point. You don't have any reason not to. Bolts does decide to pick up the op. I have seen him before. It's just not something he does frequently, so he's definitely capable with this weapon. So he gets fully blinded, but does get the boost. Realizes there's no one close, so he's at least safe for the time being. The CT side chooses to play mid pretty passive here. They actually give it up entirely now, which is interesting, but it doesn't look like the T side will be in any position to take advantage of that, as they now, it looks like a fake will be done on A, and CT's completely fell for it. 3 team members are rotating onto B, and they're going to have an open sight as the CT side realizes that they made a mistake. They are rotating over, but the bomb will go down, barring a miracle from the CT side, so Shatter does plant. Pixel does take out 1, though. It's now a 4-on-4, even numbers. But it's a hard retake, as the T side did have some time to set up. Pixel does make it 4-on-3. The Ballistic evens it back out. Trade's going back and forth both ways. Some nice shots from Shattered as he puts them in a 2-on-2, but now Coin has brought it back to the 2-on-1 for the CT side. Ossifer is against Blackhawk in a 1-on-1 for the round. They know where each other are. It's just a matter of shots. Wow, beautiful headshot coming out of Ossifer. That gives them the tie once again as they keep trading rounds back and forth now.
Coin did try to pull out that simple shot.
He did. But so that's going to tie it up. We're going to see still full buy, enough utility, enough money out of the CTs to get another full buy in here. Good utility on them. You're still seeing the ump on Potato. I think he just feels safer with that. We've seen it before from Potato just because of the internet issues. He's going to throw a nade in there, and that nade did a lot of damage before. This time, not so much. But they are still lining up towards the A side of the map, it looks like. And they're going to throw nades. They're going to molly. They're going to throw everything they have at this side. See what they can find. And as the smoke clears, I don't know if Coin knows that there's one on the left side of A main. But There's gonna be another molly, and that's gonna slow him down. Ossifer's gonna get one though. He's gonna get Potato in that fire, having to push back out. And they're gonna push onto the site. They get one at Fork. Ballistic gets one. Coin's there. He gets seen. Can he hit the guy? Shattered's gonna end up getting him and trade it out 2v1 for the CT, and that's gonna bring it right back in for the T's. Shattered's gonna get the one out mid, and that's just gonna leave one left in A main. And I don't know if he's even gonna do anything. I think Blackhawk's probably just gonna back away from this, maybe play for some exits and see what he can get.
Looked like Sovereign had panicked there as the guy was shooting him from Cat. He shot in between Cat and Toxic, so instead of...
Oh, Bolts. Don't do it, Bolts. No, Bolts, the op!
Nice shots from Blackhawk.
Oh, but Oscar's right behind him. And Oscar's gonna save the op, thankfully. So that's gonna bring it 5 for Team Ossifer.
And it's gonna be an eco.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hard eco.
Potato.
Minus an from Potato, because he has
they're gonna have
money.
pistols and SMGs, so
Ooh.
they definitely have a
Bringing out
chance.
the P90. Ooh, I'm really excited to kind of see how this round goes. I mean, it is CT's side, and they already have pulled off an eco round to where they almost won it. Ooh, Coin's gonna push right into Squeaky. I'm not sure if Ballistic has heard this. Yep, there goes one. The P90, the Pro 90. I guess you can say.
Coin's gonna get a kill.
Coin.
Oh, they can see the door though. He didn't close it.
Oh man. Potato trying to go with that hard flank. Oh my goodness. How was that even allowed to be killed?
They should have known. They should have known.
They should have.
Bad communication from the T side.
Sovereign gonna get flicked on by Ossifer. And it's just Pixelate in his Pro 90 versus the world. Fishy Boomer goes down. It is now Ossifer versus Pixel. And he's just waiting.
I think you threw it a little too soon.
Pixel doesn't have a smoke. Oh my gosh! That no scope was insane by Ossifer to secure the round 6-4. That was nuts. There was only one button on his mouse stand. There was no zoom.
The T side can't afford to buy into this at least, so there's a good chance. And the CT side also has an interesting buy. There is a scout on the CT side as Pixel picks it up for mid. Looks like the T side is choosing to go towards A once again. It seems to be working, so why not? Interesting enough, Potato is once again, as we've seen so many times before, on that shotgun. Coin tries to get sneaky into A main, but is put down by Shattered. Now a 5-on-4 advantage as Ballistic picks up a nice spray onto the guy highway. Potato picks up the shotgun kill, as we know he so often does, but he's traded out quickly, and it's now a 4-on-2 for the T side. The CT side may actually want to opt to save. Unless they do that, put it in a 2-on-2. They do not have a kit though, so if I were them, I'd definitely keep that in mind. But they somehow keep winning these gunfights that the T side really should let them do. He's trapped. CT side should be able to close in on him and finish the round just like that. Wow, well done.
Very well done.
T side after plans seemed to be a little weak though, and kind of threw that round away.
Yeah, he was.
That'll be really beneficial going into the next round for the CT side. They needed that for not just the round, but also their economy, because if they lost that round, they would have been on a eco once again. So that was a huge round to pick up.
As an operator, do you think Ossifer was double zoomed right there? Because if I was single zoomed, I feel like I would have seen him.
Right, exactly. That's the only reason he couldn't have seen him, because he was crouched just low enough to where he didn't get into the field of vision.
It really depends on the opper, but personally, I almost never double zoom, even in long shots if I can help it. Unless I know for sure that every other angle is held by my teammates, I will not double zoom.
Cruce is still an interesting buy. Oh, Ossifer with that scout. But Potato here with the swag 7. Oh, he misses the first shot. He's gonna do some damage, but can't get the kill with it. But Coin's gonna be here. He's gonna start trying to light him up. He's gonna get one kill. He's gonna back off behind the box. And Coin and Sovereign's gonna get another. Oh, Shattered with the headshot on Coin. Wow. So that's gonna leave Sovereign in a 1v3 situation, and he just looks like he's doesn't want any part of this. He's gonna sit back by T spawn and just hold on to that AK. He knows their team. What did that can ever do to you? Jeez.
Dude, they don't like
kit.
They don't like that can. Oh, is that a kit? I didn't know you can shoot those.
It's a kit.
Apparently
so.
I never knew you could do that.
Apparently.
Oh my god. Pro strats inbound. Okay, I died in heaven. I'm gonna shoot the kid over to you.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how far you can shoot them. That doesn't seem to roll very far. Not like a
They
gun.
must be pretty heavy.
Yeah.
10 out of
Throw
10
a nade
physics
at
from Valve.
Yeah.
Just throw a nade at it. Explosions usually seem to make things fly.
I guess
far.
that actually does make sense because it's probably made out of cloth, whereas the gun's made out of metal, so it slides easier. Ooh, look at this movement out of ballistic. I don't know if you caught that, but he did the self boost from mid onto the boost, which is an extremely difficult jump to do, and he made it look easy. So, well done by him. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing whether or not he uses that later in the game in a more relevant setting.
One day I'm gonna just spend 3 hours trying to perfect it.
I've done that on many occasions, but that one is one that I can get sometimes, but it's very difficult. Oh, terribly overthrown smoke
Right.
in mid.
Yeah, the nice molly placement though. That's pretty easy throw from Z if you practice it enough. T side, nice spread out. Looks like they're playing a default right now, just having someone like B Oscar with that op. Probably gonna go ahead and get a pick on a pixel in 3, 2, 1. Easy. Potato. Oh, they didn't even check it. And that's gonna be a headshot on a Shattered. Gets fishy, a double kill, and still is alive and kicking. And Blackhawk just waiting and lying away gets the 2K. Oh my goodness, it's a 1v3. It's just bolts versus the world here on Matchmaking Monday.
We've seen him do it before.
We have seen him do it before. He's gonna go ahead and opt to leave the bomb mid just in case. I'm gonna go ahead.
I don't understand that strategy.
I don't either. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera on bolts, but that's 40 seconds to just not get killed.
Why leave the bomb?
I know. I don't understand. Maybe,
what's the benefit of that?
Maybe he's gonna drop it, and they're gonna think, "Oh man, someone's still alive for some reason," and then he's gonna rotate.
I don't think he's totally thought about why he did it. It's probably just one of those reflex things that you don't want to walk into a danger zone and with the bomb, but it doesn't really matter when you're the last guy alive. But probably just didn't think that through totally because now he doesn't have a chance of getting the plant for his team.
Either that, or he's planning on trying to just like lurk and stay alive. Oh, and doesn't see Blackhawk 4x3.
It's not like the bomb gives you away in any way.
I mean, if they see the bomb, then they might think, "Oh man, he might be here." Who knows?
Maybe. Either way, that is the round for the CT side as they bring it back to within one. It's a close game so far going into this. It's now the 14th round. CTs have a fairly decent buy, an ump on Potato, but he tends to like to go for those cheaper weapons. The T side has 4 AKs and an op, so they have a good strong buy, but they're really low on utility. I don't know if that's because they already used so much of it, but Coin does the boost and picks up the double on Bolts and Ossifer. So that's a huge advantage going for the CT side to bring this back to a tie game. It's now a 5-on-3. T's look a little confused and lost as to how to regain their footing right now, but looks like they're still going to work A for the time being. Just try to play for info, get a pick possibly, make the CTs use some of their utility, which they so choose to do. With that molly, Shatter's gonna go for the pick. Oh, swaps at the wrong time his weapons, but he does recover and takes out Coin there. I don't know if they'll expect Potato to be hiding at Fork in that off angle, and they don't, but Fishy recovers and hits the nice shot onto him. Nice flick coming out of Shatters. Now a 2-on-2, but they left bomb, which is a big mistake. You should not have left it there. Once again, the T side just doesn't seem to know quite how to use the bomb, and that's kind of hurting them. They could have already had the plant, but now it gives Blackhawk time to possibly get into a position to kill him as he crosses sight. Does cross safely, so he will get the plant. Chooses to do it in the most safe position in default. Sovereign getting sneaky as he goes up to Cat. He should be able to catch one off. Oh, beautiful shot coming out of Shatter. I don't know how he hit that.
That was an insane double
Very
kill
nice.
Insane
right there.
jump shot. So that's gonna make it
Swish.
to 6. Swish. Nice shot, sir.
Shattered was my secondary opper back on when we played together in Cornerstone, so he definitely was capable of an op.
So we're still gonna get a decent buy out of the CTs. 3 M4s, an and then a CZ on Sovereign. Full buy out for the T's, and Blackhawk's just gonna push straight through the smoke mid and see what he can do. They're already out on the A site, and Shattered's gonna get one. He's gonna get Potato. Unknowingly, he's gonna see one on ladder, and he's gonna get the second one. And Ossifer's gonna get one coming behind. And Sovereign's trying to figure out how he can get this off. He's gonna get Ossifer off the corner, but they are stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
That's what she said.
There's no reason for them to not go for this. It's the last round.
Last round. We got nothing to lose. Shattered's gonna get another one. That's gonna be 3 for the round for him. And where is Pixel going? He's coming A main, just shooting, and they're all just gonna run away and let him die to the bot.
By the CT side.
Can you imagine if he did this?
What if he had a kid?
If he had another 2 seconds,
that wasn't
he would have
so
had
far
it.
off.
Yeah, that wasn't so far off that he couldn't have just walked in and got it.
Right.
Like, I don't even know as a T why you would actually leave bomb site at the end of that round. Like, sure,
Yeah.
maybe it's gonna give you a death, but you
Anyways,
know,
that
never
puts
want
the-
to. You never want to be on the other end of receiving that
True.
ninja diffuse from leaving a site too soon.
Good half though.
Yeah.
Puts
Good half.
for 9-6 going into second pistol.
Shattered leading the team with 20 frags right now. Coin and Blackhawk on the T side running 14 each. Oh, looks like we're gonna have a fast push from B main from the T side. Ballistic all by herself, and there goes the dynamite. Trades galore. Shattered filling it, but not filling that. Headshot on a Potato. And it is a 2v3 situation with CT coming in from Checker and B main. Potato just trying to hold a nice tight angle.
Oh no, Blackhawk's
peeking. Oh, gets the kill on the Ossifer. They can double up. Multiple shots being fired. Kind of cringeworthy.
Who needs a headshot when you can put 30 in the body?
Exactly, that's all you need. That's going to go ahead and give Team Fluffy the pistol round. Let's see if CT can rebuttal.
That's a huge round for Fluffy, as I needed that to get back to a tied situation, hopefully. As long as they don't throw this away. Interesting setup by the T side. They choose to buy 2 AKs. Potato drops one over to Blackhawk, knowing that his connection's probably not going to be as beneficial as it would be with Blackhawk. So they decide to play it safe with 2 AKs, but the risk is that if the CTs kill them, they get an AK for free. Blackhawk's looking to spam Ballistic through the wall, and Pixel will do that instead. Set up smokes. Looks like just a standard push into B, as Potato watches a flank from Garage. But oh my goodness, Bolt with 2 huge kills with the 5-7. He was telling me earlier how good it was, and I told him it wasn't, and he's trying to prove me wrong, and he's succeeding. So good on him to get those 2 kills to bring his team back within striking distance.
Oh man.
Blackhawk,
Nice
beautiful
teamwork
help.
there.
Yeah, onto the guy white box, saved his teammate's life. And now they have an A site for free. But Ossifer should be able to, if he chooses to, go collect a weapon, but it doesn't look like he will. He might still be trying to go for this, which is interesting, but he might catch Potato off guard. Potato is ready for it, and that puts them, the T side, within 1 again. It's now 8-9.
Do you think that was one of
in favor
those
of
like
Team Ossifer.
cat reactions from Potato? Like, oh my god, I found one. That was a cute little jump. That was a cute little jump right after.
I was actually a little surprised at how much time he had to get that kill. I thought the person walking would have been a little quicker on the draw, but
Internet perhaps.
That's where we get 9-8. We're gonna get a nice buy, and I think the big thing too is that T's did not lose any of those AKs. They did drop the Galil, but the AKs did not wind up in the hands of the CTs. And right like that, CTs are gonna start off strong. They're gonna come bursting onto the scene. There's 2 over at Fork. There's still 1 alive, but Bolts is gonna get 2 kills.
Bolts has been going off with the pistols.
That could have been really bad for the T side. That was a full stack on A, and they picked the right stack to go. Gaz, I'm gonna go ahead and let you get the next round because that was so fast.
So we're tied, and we're gonna get a full buy out of both. Potato's gonna have his normal SMG. But we're gonna go full buy, no op out of the CT side, just 5 straight M4s, and so far haven't seen too much out of the T's yet. They haven't. It looks like they're gonna push A main. They've dropped the bomb. They've picked it back up, but full 2-1-2 for the CTs. Coin's gonna pick Shatter off though, B. So that's gonna leave one less on B. Ballistic's still over in checkers, watching that. And it looks like T's are gonna be lining up here for a shot. For a push. Fishy's gonna get tagged with that nade, but he's gonna peek out and get the kill, and then Bolt is gonna get one as well. Blackhawk, he's trying to spray down Ballistics, finally gets the kill, but it's bringing down to a 3v3. But there's one, now it looks like Sovereign's gotta be careful here. There's one mid. They need to be careful so they don't die to this. Is he gonna check to his left? Oh, he just saw it. And he got delayed, and that's gonna drop bomb mid. And then, oh, but there's Coin again, getting the pick on mid, and this, oh, he heard the jump there. He knows he's behind him. Oh, he catches a glimpse of him, but can't hit the target. And Blackhawk, and that's gonna leave Blackhawk and Coin. How are they gonna try and pull this off? Blackhawk's on site. Does Bolts know he's on site? He sees the one. He's gonna get the kill, but he doesn't realize Blackhawk is there. And that should be a plant for Blackhawk. Fishy's gonna try and get it back over to the site as quickly as possible, but he's gonna get mollied off right now. He might have gotten past it already. He's gonna push through that. Fishy's blind over in the checker.
Fishy knows he's on site though.
Yeah, Fishy knows he's on site. He knows pretty much where to look, where to play, but he's starting to run a little bit low on time. He knows exactly where he is, and he's gonna get the kill, and he's gonna get the round for the CTs and bring Team Ossifer back ahead 10-9.
Plenty of time for that bomb defusal.
Yeah.
I've been really impressed with Fishy actually this game. You know, typically when I play with him, I've given him a really hard time, but he's definitely got some stuff to work on. But considering his rank, he's doing quite well going into this game.
Yeah, for those who are joining us, I know we had a situation, we had a 3v3, but if you ever get in that situation, there's a very good chance that one of those bomb sites are going to have either 1 or 2 people on it, and if you stack up 3 people, you're going to have a much easier chance on yourself in terms of taking it. So, just a pro tip for you guys. They didn't really do that. They kind of remained a little separated for a good while that last round, but in the end, they got the plant, but I feel like it could have been played a lot better. Wow, they have dominant mid control pretty much already. CT side currently armed with a couple SMGs on the op. Ossifer handling the cannon. T side kind of just probing right now and seeing what they can do and which side to take.
It took Coin, interesting fact, 6 bullets to break the fence from 2 feet away.
Oh, Potato coming in at the right opportune moment to get the trade on Fishy Boomer. They have a nice little lane. Yeah, they have a nice little lane over to A site. Coin is there for the rotate, but doesn't see Bolts. Oh, Pixel, a nice shot on Ossifer's dome. Is a 1v2. Bolts is gonna get deleted from the server. Hashtag English accent.
Tie game once again for T and CT sides. Looks like the CT sides are going to be on an eco this round, choosing to buy some light pistols. Doesn't look like they're going to buy any armor. 1 smoke grenade. I'm not sure where that's going to be used. If I were the CT side, I'd probably use that on A main. The T side has been very heavy, or mid. They might do a mid rush. Just Ossifer alone, it looks like. T's are going to be respectful of that and back up, not wanting to get rushed by the entire T or CT team. That works very well, as that's the strat that we like to do in matchmaking, as Arrow's very familiar with. But I really like this setup from Bolt and Ballistic, because Ballistic's kind of baiting for Bolt, so he may have died, but they probably will be a little less inclined to check this corner, just like so. Unfortunately, Bolt's only able to get 1. Does recover a little bit, but could have been a little bit better had his shots been a little bit better. But interestingly enough, I'd say about half of his kills have come out of his pistols. So that was the one time he needed it and kind of missed quite a few shots. But It's now a 3-on-2 for the T side as Potato's looking to close in on Chatter, but Chatter does hit a nice shot onto him. It's now a 1-on-2. He knows that one's in checkers. He's not sure where the other player is. He might be able to catch Sovereign here, but Sovereign chooses to go for the kill rather than the safe cross to side. But Coin is watching and saves his teammate's life, and now it's 11-10 lead for the T side.
Beautiful play there. Nice execute. Perfect sight. Yeah, I'm not sure why he kind of went for the kill there, but works out in the end. So gonna see a nice buy still out of the T's, and even another low eco round for the CTs. Just a couple MP9s, a Deagle, and 5.7. Yeah, bolts with the 5.7 again. And looks like it's gonna be a heavy A main. If they look at this, they're gonna realize very quickly there's no one on the site. If they just push out into this, take a look, make sure watch the corners, smoke the cross. Oh, but he shoots a little soon, and they know he's coming. Oh, but he's gonna flash him off.
Nice flash.
Oh, but Blackhawk's still gonna get the kill on it. But that gives his team enough time to rotate to this A site. There's one over here at Fort. Oh, and Pixel's gonna rip his Shatter's heads off, and Pixel's gonna get another one. Oh man, Pixel with the 3K right there at the end. Wow. And by the way, sir, you need to watch your WWE trademarks. You can't be saying that on the internet.
Oh my
what? What'd he say?
Deleted.
Oh.
You are not woken, sir. Cannot say that.
I said it anyways.
Does what he wants.
I think more people in CS:GO say deleted more than I do. So you know what? I'm gonna take my free pass.
That's true. That's true.
But T-side just showing complete and utter dominance right this moment, except for when Shatter takes down Blackhawk, one of their top fragers. So hopefully they can go ahead and get mid control. Oh, it looks like they're already over here. And oh wow, Base Bolt's just pushing very aggressively, and that's totally biting T-side in the butt right now. But there is someone currently. Potato somehow sneaks on the B side? Question mark?
I'm so confused this round.
I have no idea how that even occurred. Us for blasting away in a Z. And Sovereign in a 1v5. Let's see if we can see some amazing matchmaking stuff. Oh no! And that's what you get for trying to do the simple kill. That's a 3K. Oh my goodness. Sovereign, can you pull it off? Ballistic only has 5 HP, and Fishy Boomer just ran right past him. Ballistic. Easy.
Why didn't he check sight there?
My goodness,
that
I don't know.
Was an extremely arrogant round coming out of the CT side, in my opinion. They were low health, and 3 of them chose to chase that kill, and 3 of them paid the ultimate price.
They had to try something different. I mean, nothing was working for the last like 3 rounds.
Yeah, but I don't know about that. That was, whew. You don't need to chase the kill. You can just keep him trapped. They did have players on the other side, so he wouldn't have been able to save the gun. It was just a really unorganized push, in my opinion, and I think they probably are going to think twice about being so arrogant in the next round. But they do bring it back within 1. It's now 12-11 in favor of Team Fluffy, but the CT side is back on a strong buy, aside from the FAMAS, and the T side is on an up, and the rest AKs, but low utility, so you're gonna have to use it wise. Coin does spray down Ossifer, doesn't quite get the kill, which is good on Ossifer for staying alive, because you always want to keep as many CTs alive. It's not worth the even trades, because that always favors the T side.
Ooh, nice spray transfer.
Fishy with a really nice spray transfer from 2. Puts us now even trades afterwards, and now it's a 2-on-2. Coin's low, and so is Bolts, but Bolts will catch Blackhawk, but Coin has a nice trade on him, and Ballistic another trade back, and that's an even 12-12.
T-side still has plenty of money too. They have a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
AKs all around except for Potato.
Right, because Potato's been in the bank basically. I think he's been able to keep up for everyone, and then right there you just saw him buy Pixel and AK. So 12-12. They don't have. I mean, they have okay utility. There's a couple people who are lackluster on the utility, but CTs really don't have that much either. But they've got 3 kits just in case. But they're gonna. Bomb's gonna be. Oh, Bolts. He's being.
This is how you got Coin last round.
Oh, Pixel can't get the kill. Fishy's gonna get that one. Bolt is gonna be behind the entire team in A main.
He's been
And so
lurking.
this could be disastrous. And Ossifer looks like he's starting to rotate that way as well. Except he's gonna make it back to site. Bolt is gonna get potato, but Coin's gonna trade it out there. And Ossifer is gonna just take Blackhawk straight out of that game. Shattered's gonna get one. And that's gonna leave it in a 1v3, 1v4 actually. And I think Sovereign's gonna see if he can get out of here and try and make it over to the B site. Yeah, he's gonna get Ossifer there. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna get one.
Again.
Just pushing it the position they just went to.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh man.
That was so close. That would have been beautiful. I mean, it still was. He got 3 kills.
It was
when he
still
shouldn't have had
great,
any.
yeah. Off of that, I would have thought he may have tried to fake a plant and try and pull Shattered closer to him instead of
That's exactly what I'm
faking him
talking
sight.
about, though. CT side chooses again to challenge him one at a time, and that just doesn't make sense. Like that's 2 rounds in a row where he's gotten 3 of them when they did that. You'd think they'd learn their lesson, but they're choosing not to. Seems kind of arrogant in my opinion, or just not paying attention. Could have been either, but
Yeah, one of these days they're not going to be lucky, and they're going to lose the round because of it. Bolts just hang around B site, and there's a lot of commotion going on towards mid. But there's 2 CTs highway. Oh wow, what a shot by Potato! Does a lot of damage, but can't do anything with the Nova, unfortunately. Shatter trying to get the second pick. Ossifer's there to back him up on Pixelate. Bolts coming in to destroy Blackhawk, and it's Sovereign once again. Can't do it this time. It's all up to Coin. 1 deagle shot for Coin. 4 more CTs left with bomb control as well. And he is stuck. And the firing squad takes down Coin. He is devalued to nothing.
luckily for the T side, they do have almost max loss bonus, so they're getting about almost 3k per person just for losing the round. So they do have a semi-decent buy. They have an AK and an op. The rest of the team choosing, interestingly enough, to not buy guns. Potato could have dropped another AK. To me, that seems a little odd. You know, risking an op and an AK when your team is not even going to be around to support it. But I guess if Coin hits shots like that, you don't really need to worry too much. Ballistic does trade it back. It's now even numbers, but he's getting overwhelmed for a 4-on-3. Also for some nice positioning in the vents to at least trade it back. But T's do have control of sight as they get the bomb down. Last two players on the CT side are stacked up on heaven. I'm not sure why. I think that's really poor. So they do decide to adjust as Fishy takes over tree. Pixel was watching but misses the shot. So Fishy is lucky enough to have a second life in this situation, but it's still a very difficult retake for the CT side. How's their money looking? Not great. So they may actually choose to save if they don't get one more pick within the next few seconds. But Fishy just walks out on the site, and Sovereign, what was he even doing? Was he even playing?
I don't
Doesn't
know.
react at all. I actually not sure if he was playing. It didn't even look like he shot on my screen, but
No, I never saw a shot come out of this gun.
that puts the CT side up to match point. It's now 15-12 for Team Ossifer.
Sovereign
Looks like
crash. I wonder if we're gonna see a timeout.
they should.
So it looks like Sovereign she crashed mid game.
That explains a lot.
And it doesn't look that way. Well,
They
I
didn't
mean,
call it.
Timeout in.
she didn't crash. I mean, they're in the game. So
Oh,
something
yeah,
must have
she's
occurred.
moving.
Yeah, something must have occurred right there. That's weird. So T-side is up for hopefully getting this tied up.
She must have tabbed
They're
out.
gonna go for the heavy B push here. Nade's gonna come out, jumping up on the box, and Pixel's gonna get that one on ballistic, so that's gonna be traded into their favor. Just like that, Ossifer's gonna come out of vent and take out Pixel. They can't get Ossifer, and they're gonna get snuck up on behind if they don't be careful here soon. Ooh, that nade hurt, and Bolts is gonna get Blackhawk. Sovereign kind of lurking mid still. Oh, can't get the kill though. Does spot Ossifer at the last minute, and they might try and rotate this out over to A, because Sovereign's already out towards A main.
Oh,
They do
Fishy.
have one person mid. Fishy's right there. I don't think they realize Fishy's there. And CTs are already on A site, and with bomb down, they've got to try and recover it. Oh, and the molly. That's gonna keep them delayed even more. Oh, why?
Oh no, we had two CTs coming in from A main.
delayed reaction out of Sovereign again, basically. With
Potato!
And that's gonna be it.
That's gonna close the round
man.
out for Team Ossifer. Unfortunately, that's the
Shattered.
second week in a row Team Fluffy is unfortunately lost.
I would love to know what Potato is doing with the op there. He just slowly peeks around the corner, doesn't shoot at all, and gives Bolts the free kill. I don't think I've ever seen that. That was definitely an interesting strategy. Not one that I would have done with the op, but
Yeah.
Congratulations to both these teams for a hard-fought battle. 16-12. Team Ossifer takes it. We'll
awesome
be right.
moments in that game.
Yeah, we'll be right back, ladies and germs. The straw poll for today's game is going to be put in the chat right now. Ha! There it is. But we'll be right back, guys, with the commercial break. You watch this commercial.